Do it. Make your search activity search.
Normally I do avoid notice, but I have such a
Oh, we
big
live.
We're
I
live.
have
Live,
such a
live.
big
Yeah.
gap from my perception to the next person. I think that me being at searching is just too important.
Hi, gay. Happy Pride Month.
Hello, gays and non-gays and everybody in between. It's Pride Month. Happy Pride, gays. My name is Robert, and I'm the GM. I don't know what kind of energy this is.
I don't
Nice.
either, but it's
And-
throwing me.
It's certainly
Are you-
an
Forget.
energy, that's for sure.
Happy
It's a
Pride to-
Monday type of vibe.
Happy
Yeah.
Pride to everybody the flag represents.
There we go.
Ooh,
It's
that's
just
good.
another Manic Monday. Happy Pride, all you queers and weirds.
There you go. That's a podcast title if it isn't already.
Yes, what he said.
Welcome to our threatening energy. For some reason, this is who we are today.
Better
um,
fucking turn us up. Put us.
I think
on
there is a
TVs.
podcast called like the gayest D&D podcast or something like that.
It better be.
Probably.
Did they live up to their name?
I don't know. We're gonna give them a run for their money tonight.
Like, is it Queer Eye D&D?
Let's
It's
not talk
all-
about other podcasts on our
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
It's just all fairy smut.
Kidding.
It's just all fairy smut. That's all you get.
Fairy
I will get my
smut?
wife in. That's
That
how we'll get
very
my wife
smut.
into RPGs.
That's a quota. What was it? Was a throne of fuck?
I
know,
know.
I
I
read
know.
it.
Yes, that's
Yes.
a book.
Throne of
That's a
fuck.
book
That's
title.
it. Yeah.
Throne of fuck is the new
Trademark
name for
that
that series.
shit. Yeah.
100%.
A court
Ethan,
of
if you're in the chat right
Akotar.
now, tell us what the hell it is.
A
crown
court
of
of thorn and roses. Yeah.
Court of Thorn and Roses. Yes.
Those
Crown
books
of fuck.
are on my living room bookshelf. I did not read them. My wife did.
I've been put to shame. I've been told lots about them from friends. Yeah, sounds like a fun time.
Does sound like a fun time.
Right. We get our smut from video games, so
That's fair.
I don't get smut. I don't believe in smut. Smut's not.
Shut the fuck up.
It's
That's a lie, you dirty slut.
no smut for me. Nope. I read I'm rereading an old trilogy called the Saga of Ages, Symphony of Ages. First book's
Okay.
called Rhapsody, and the first chapter there is a smut scene. I had no idea, and it made me feel a certain way. It's kind of tight,
Uh-oh.
actually.
In more ways than one?
I would say, I'm sure it made you feel tight.
But throughout
Dance?
the rest of the trilogy, there was none, so it's kind of disappointing. But it was a fun adventure, at least to read through, and I'm reading through it again because it's a fun read.
That first chapter really
First chapter really threw me in
chasing
there.
the
Though. I was like,
dragon.
what the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
That first chapter, they were just like, and then it was 2 fingers. And
Did I
Nope.
say 2? Better make it 3.
It didn't go into extreme details, but it was
somehow we
it
got
got me.
7.
It got me hot and bothered. I was like, "Whoo, he's putting his hands where? She's putting
That's
her
'cause
hands where?"
It was a mixture of the
Oh my
finger of
God.
death, and then they did the whole thing on accident.
He spun the lucky 7s in my slot.
Oh gosh. Anyways, let's.
Oh.
What are we
Anyways.
doing here?
Lots of things. Uh,
Yeah. Let me.
Don't cancel
Where's
us.
your pride fact? Happy.
I was
Pride.
actually just about to say, in
Yeah.
addition to all of this fairy smut and otherwise, if you had to guess, what Asian country was the first one to legalize same-sex marriage, which one would you guess?
The Asian country.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
My first thought is Thailand.
Okay.
No, I think it's like
have no idea.
really illegal there.
I've
definitely is not Singapore.
I have no idea.
Japan? Maybe not. No.
Surprisingly, no.
Taiwan or Hong Kong. Those are technically like I don't know.
Philippines.
Actually, so Taiwan was correct.
Okay.
Yep, Taiwan was essentially the first Asian country to legalize same-sex marriage in 2019.
Wow.
Damn.
Slowly but surely. but I do know Thailand is like
That
not
took way too
comparative, like considering what goes on there, that it's not cloud.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I have no idea why.
It's
My historical and geographical knowledge of the world is absolute trash as a typical American. So
That's my favorite thing about these kind of games is I get to play for people all over the world and learn new things, and like friends from Australia and China and Singapore, and it's amazing.
yeah, and if you want to join in some of these games, be sure to join our Discord where we got some PFS going and a couple of campaigns with some open seats. And we're always looking for more people just to hang out and talk nerdy with on the daily. So join our Discord where, we do that stuff. And if you like what you hear, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and comment, and share with your friends. Please do that. That would be very appreciated.
Hit the download button because Robert looks at those numbers and he likes those numbers.
Yes, I like the numbers. Make numbers go up. Makes me feel all good inside.
Makes him tight.
Yeah,
to say it makes him feel tight.
Makes me feel tight. The bigger the numbers, the tighter my insides.
Arguably, should he be tighter or looser? Because just thinking logistically here,
It's
from my
tighter
own
for
experience,
a bit.
It
and then
flows
it's
like the
looser.
tide.
What the fuck are
It's
we
a
talking
temporary
about?
tightness. Temporary tightness is like an album title waiting to happen, I think. Anyway, okay. Sorry.
Lost the plot. We're playing Seven Dooms with
what
Sandpoint.
plot?
Paizo Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remaster is best to our ability. This is Whispers of Doom. And you out there in internet land, you could help us out by, if you you can help us out by just, I said it already. Why am I going again? I'm like on a loop. It's a Monday, folks. Jesus. Help me. We have a Streamloots page where you can purchase booster packs and play them during our live stream. That'll have an effect immediately within the game, no matter where we are or what we're doing. Well, at least as soon as I can see it pop up on the stream, it'll take effect. But there's some cool cards, some legendaries, rares, uncommons, and commons that do various things from raising party members' AC, saving throw, or even giving them a reroll, or even potentially making another enemy show up, as we had previously meant a random goblin named Hunk that Cody absolutely adores and managed to escape. So can't wait to meet him again in the future. But if you feeling froggy like our PC Brip Moonkling, you can throw some bits at us. For 500 bits, you can gift us an obol that we can use to reroll any D20 roll before or after. That's good for me also as the Dungeon Master. So if you want me to win more, do that. And for 1,000 bits, you can roll on the random encounter table in the chat with the /R100. That's it, I think.
I like how you say, if you want me to win more as the game master, which technically means killing off the players, which means we don't have a show.
You can make new characters. No, it's not a game where we're opposed. Even though we're on the other side of the screen, the GM screen. We're at the same table, here to enjoy.
Oh, I know,
each other's
but you
company.
directly said, if you want to help me win.
We're all winning, technically, if we're playing and enjoying each other's company.
I will agree with that statement when we all get our arts completed.
Yeah.
Because I really don't want any of us to die before then.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's a good thing you all leveled up. But before we talk about that, who are you? Who are you playing?
Ooh.
Cody, go.
I was like, is there more to that?
Yeah, I was
okay.
waiting.
I
It's like,
thought
that's
there
the
was
end of
more.
the sentence.
All right, so hi, my name is Cody. I am otherwise known as Bardtails here on Twitch, and I am playing Giddy Shatterglass Scarnetti, the Goblin Summoner, with his Hellcat Ignara. And I will throw it on over to the frog.
Hello, my name is Nick. I'm not a frog, but I do play a frog, and that's what we're talking about if you didn't know. And I play Brip Moonkling, the Tripkey Ranger. And I will throw it to Dylan.
Don't know what I was going to say. I started to have an idea and it fell apart. My name is Dylan. I am playing Calliope Danmure, who is a human champion of Pharasma. Very excited to keep this whole thing going on with her. Level 6 is kind of cool, so should be fun. Some good, hopefully some good RP moments coming up with the last person to introduce themselves.
Hello, I am Jacob. I am playing Silflay Flamgast, the party salad that was stabbed like Caesar a couple episodes ago.
Yes.
Yes, I'm an oracle of ash. But we go on back to our illustrious game master.
Illustrious, more like lustrous. Are you guys ready to live by
Live by the die.
Live by the
And die by the
die.
die.
Die by the die.
God.
Gosh,
We sure
so
are.
cringe. We kicked off last episode with Silflay and Calliope at the end of a deep conversation where they were seemingly at odds with each other in regards to their intentions here in the pit. They were fresh off an encounter with some dark-dwelling humanoids that sent Silflay into unwanted headspace and vengeful fury, killing off one of them as they attempted to flee. The creatures seemed peaceful at first, but were frightened into drawing their daggers and attacking the party at the sign of magic being used by Giddy. Once things calmed down, they noticed and entered a secret tunnel that led them into a small room populated by glowing green crystals surrounding a long-dead skeleton of a toad demon. The crystals pulsated with a noxious light and energy, making Calliope nauseous, as Silflay noticed and harvested the root crystal amid the bed of them. The crystal could be used like a wand to cast Stinking Cloud, they found out after. They moved southward through another tunnel, finding the other side of a secret door. Being on the other side of a secret door, they tried to peek through as they heard the sound of something munching on a meal to see an ogre. This ogre's name was Gorlock. Squat on his haunches, slurping over a long limb that resembled an oversized spider's leg. He caught them peeking, invited them in to meet, but Silflay started off the combat with a command spell. And that's when, they started to fight. Initiative was rolled, and Gorlak had the party at the end of his giant ogre's hook, pinning Silflay against the wall and slashing out occasionally at Calliope, while Giddy flung fiery spells and Brip loosed crossbow bolts from the cover of the tunnel they came from. At the end of the fight, Silflay went unconscious and Calliope was near death, but overcame the boasting and blows from Gorlak as he lay dead at the center of the room. The group recovered, finding a moment of respite and getting a better look at the room, the walls of which contained murals, lovingly painted in detail, depicting forested lands, the plateau of the Devil's Platter in which the pit lies, the buildings of the town of Sandpoint, all of which a bat-winged, wolf-fanged, dragon-tailed horse is trampling, eating, and burning humans in grisly detail. In the quiet rustling and moments between conversation, Silflay found herself remembering this place, and an emotional tie to a memory of a woman who may reside here. And now that their wounds are patched up and begin scouting around, they found a hallway with worked walls and floors to the northeast, a cavern to the south, a secret door to the north, and then towards the west, a large pair of wooden doors painted to resemble the leering face of the wolf-fanged monster depicted in the pictures described there. But let's talk about your level ups. Those of you that are ready.
Ooh.
Just a quick rewind. I want to just reiterate
Sure.
a sentence that Robert had stated so interestingly. We saw him. We were peeking on him, slurping on his meat
On a
around the
long
corner. I'm just gonna rewind real quick
Yeah.
here.
We had the same thought on that because I also went.
Oh, I registered. I saw your face and the
Schlorp.
brain waves.
Happy
What
Pride,
now?
guys!
Never let them catch you slurping on your meat unexpectedly.
You're talking, Cody. Tell us about your level 6 summoner. That is
Bet.
Giddy. Yeah.
All right, so Giddy here at level 6. Uh, not a ton of changes for Giddy, but what we did take for level 6, we got some new feats. So the first one is Eidolon's Opportunity.
Ooh.
It allows Ignara to have an reactive strike. And then I also took Feeling Your Oats, which is
Heyo.
for my archetype feat. So in other words, I will be able to roll deception instead of a will save. I'm
Whoa, that's cool.
a fan. I'm a fan. Essentially, I am living in my own fantasy and do not look at reality, which,
Narratively less cool.
narratively less cool, but I like it. And then I also have Distracting Flattery, um, which I thought I already had, but maybe I didn't. But it allows me to maintain a good impression by checking my deception against their will save.
Very cool.
That's cool.
But that's about it for Giddy. I mean, not a ton at level 6, but a little bit. What about Calliope?
Calliope. Well, I thought you were going to say distracting flatulence, which would be a very
I mean,
That should be a feat.
interesting. Yes, it'd be a cool feat, especially
take
for
notes,
something
Paizo.
like that. A Calliope level 6 class feat took reactive strike because duh. Um, uh, the archetype feat we're going into some cleric domain stuff, which is pretty cool.
Ooh.
Um, and another feat that does some knowledge stuff. But the domain thing is the biggest piece. Obviously, reactive strike is huge, but the domain thing is going to be pretty cool for some cool reactions when stuff happens. So just basically building up more and more reactions for Calliope to handle encounters and for me to stress over and ultimately probably forget to use. So it's like the Netflix effect where there's 10 million movies on and I can't decide which one to watch. So I just need a short list. I have shield block twice, so I don't know what the hell's going on here. I don't even use a shield. Anyway, that's it for me. Let's hear what you got, Nick. What's Brip getting at level 6?
Rip. Well, for my class feat, I have chosen actually a level 4 class feat, Far Shot. So I can shoot twice as far as I could before with my crossbow. How far that exactly is, I can now shoot 240 feet away.
Jesus.
So not sure how it's gonna help, but maybe.
It's a big increment.
Yeah.
If you ever need to snipe someone from across the map.
Right. My free archetype of choice was Basic Trickery for my rogue feat, which I took Trap Finder. So I now get a bonus to search for traps. And for my skill feat, I took Wary Disarmament, which also has to do with traps. If I do trigger a trap, I get a +2 on the reflex save or AC bonus to dodge. So I'll be looking for traps, disarming traps, and if they do go off in my face, I'll be able to jump out of the way quick enough. And that's Brip.
Nice.
Nice.
Last but not least, Souffle.
Yes. Senpai is mad with me. I did not do my homework. I have
I'm not
leveled up.
mad. Just disappointed.
I have more HP and higher AC. As to feats, they are to be determined. Hopefully, it doesn't fuck me in this fight.
What fight? You're in a hallway. You'll be fine.
It said Doom approached, so I don't know.
Then the amount of times you've alluded to, it's a good thing you leveled up.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, yeah, hit points are good.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. For what, Robert?
I don't know.
For what, pray tell?
Depends on what you guys do here in this hallway now. So let's
I'm
Yeah.
sure it fucking does.
let's bring our attention here's anything you guys want to do or say now that you're all rested up and kind of poking around these corners. You got a few directions you can go.
I was
We rested overnight, right? Was
Uh,
that the case?
From what it sounded like last time, you guys were just taking like 20 or 30 minutes to just at least heal up. Do you guys
Got it.
want to rest for a full night?
I am at full health. I don't know if the character import for level 6 also adjusted that. I should not be at full health.
I'm
Calliope
not.
should not be.
And if Brit ain't, you ain't.
So I have no recollection of what Calliope's health was at prior.
Oh,
I think you guys
My
healed up
sheet is
this-
essentially fully rested.
I could be wrong because maybe my max HP went up because I leveled up.
It looks like there were some heals.
Yeah, I definitely know
Yeah.
I healed and then used some stuff. I'm cool with it.
Just run it
I
as
just
it is.
am perfect. I'm just basically saying my sheet is fully rested. So
Oh.
like I have all my spells, all my focus points.
I'm curious to where the light is coming from in this
Oh yeah,
room.
no, there was a bunch of heals between
Okay,
you and
if we're cool with
Soulflay.
that, just
Yeah.
making sure.
Yes,
And I know
there
that she
was.
was definitely taking time to refocus, but
Yeah.
from this bone that Gorlock was eating, Calliope kind of takes a moment and she's looking around the room a little bit and kind of you can see her lips are kind of moving as if she's talking but not really, and then she's going to reach down into whatever Gorlock was eating and basically try to pull a bone out of that, something that's manageable and can kind of be held, as opposed to like some giant femur like Luke puts in the Rancor's mouth in Return of the Jedi type thing, just a smaller bone, and just kind of pop that in her belt at her hip.
Okay.
And like kind of cleans it off a little bit.
All right. Yeah, you got
If
it.
she can't get it as clean, she'll ask Silflay to clean it off. Can you?
So it's not
Yeah,
really.
I can't get all the marrow.
It's not really a bone. It's more like a spider leg.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
Okay.
more like a crab leg where all the meat was sucked out.
Damn, word we.
Chomped on.
Is there
RIP.
somewhere else she could get a bone? I don't want to cut a bone off Gorlock's hand.
Not that you can see immediately.
Okay, we'll hang on to that thought then.
I can do it for you.
No, it's fine. And she will cut off the tip of Gorlock's pinky and just have like a little finger bone.
Just the tip.
Yeah.
Just
For the record,
I was
this is
thinking
not
the
a
same thing.
this is not a trophy. This is, well, I'm not quite sure yet, but maybe time will tell. You mind cleaning it of its flesh and shit?
It doesn't quite work like that.
She'll like pull as much of the skin and fat and like just like, how about now?
We can work with that. Yeah, I think between our efforts, we could probably get that cleaned up.
Cleaned up well enough.
Char it, over Ignora a little bit.
Oh yeah, there you go. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I think Iggy would kind of like look at both of you with a little bit of a leery eye, but then just kind of snort and let you go on doing your thing.
She uses her reactive strike.
Yeah. Yeah, I should. It's more of a narrative thing, but I wanted to have that happen. And so after she's like holding this bone in her hand now, kind of feeling it out and just looking around, kind of blind, the blank look on her face, and again, like this paint on her face is just chipping off, and you can see a lot of her pale skin below the white paint and black eyes at this point. But well, seems Silflay is the captain now, so to speak. It says you've been here before. You feel like you've been here before.
Seems, yes, very familiar. I don't know where to go though.
Okay.
We have that door, and whatever is. Rip, have you seen anything in this hallway?
There's nothing to the south or the northwest that I can see, but I didn't want to step further with the light on and be spotted right away.
Hmm.
But there is a door directly to the north of me on this wall.
Well, me taking the lead recently has not been the greatest.
You can lead from the back.
I suppose. Well, perhaps before we open doors, we can just check the area, see if there's anything around.
I mean, you want me to peek around the corner?
You do you.
He's gonna stealthily peek around the corner. You just want me to move his token over and back kind of thing?
Sure, yeah.
I didn't see anything.
You see a hallway
I imagine.
that it just goes north and then to the east.
I'm not sure if it's because I looked too fast, but it looked clear. I just imagine him going like, "We're good." Well, I'm gonna move over here because I'd hate for something to come out of that door and separate us.
That's fair. What about this way? And I'm gonna point kind of down south.
You point south and you can see that
On the
it looks
map.
like this is where the worked floor and walls kind of break off into a natural cavern. It's a short cavern that splits either to the east or southwest. So it's a little bit of a fork to the south. And ignore that that painted N on the floor. I don't know why that's there. And I can't get rid of it. So.
Uh-oh.
It's not south, it's north.
I don't know what
What
that
is this N?
Let me
Oh.
take a step in a little further and take a look. I don't see anything yet.
Jehovah starts with an I. There's some other joke about that.
And
Oh,
I don't know. Letters on the ground. I don't know.
I can
a
see
stretch.
pretty far from here, guys. From this point, I can see about 85 feet down this hallway.
Oh,
I don't see anything. Let me take another step. Oh, just nice open cavern down here.
Yeah, it looks like a large cavern with several pillars of rock. You peer in, it looks like maybe some of these pillars are even stacked boulders.
Let me take a listen.
With the 20... Oop, almost said it. I almost said the number with that roll.
29.
You don't hear... you don't hear much. Just the trickling
Is it
of moisture.
dark? Or do
It
I
is
see some
dark.
light?
Sure.
Okay.
Trickling of moisture harkens back to a strange amalgamation of brush.
Let me remind you guys too, because
that's
you
a
leveled
callback.
up. You also get a fresh hero point.
Oh,
So re up on
Beautiful.
that.
use it right now.
Speaking of amalgamation of brush, it also has got roots, which you just brought us back to.
Of amalgamation of brush, my freaking
That was a long
thighs
one.
are sticking to this chair.
What?
I'll let you figure that out. But my God, it's hot in here.
Amalgamation of bush.
If you have, I was gonna say that's basically the route I was gonna go. Well,
Pretty much.
I wonder if we're straying too far from our original intent by continuing down another long, empty corridor. I feel
We
like
have 2 doors next to us.
yes, I'm inclined to
And all
let's
the
check.
carvings down there. Pointing back to the door on the west.
Exactly.
I'm
That
gonna
might.
come back over there. And Brip heads north back up to you guys in the tunnel.
So I think before we
Oh
choose one
no.
of these doors, just to remind ourselves, what are we wanting to accomplish here?
I
Well.
think the woman is here somewhere.
Yes. That's. Yes.
You're also here to find clues about the 7 dupes.
Right.
That. I was kind of leading us down this road, initially hoping that we would find a way back to that person's name that I'll remember.
Wolgar.
Wolgar Rabs and his band of undead that I've been I must eradicate them at some point, but hopefully the sooner the better. This slight detour of the woman will pose some delay, but we're here. We should handle this as best we can.
It wouldn't be a. What's
Sorry,
that,
go ahead,
Giddy?
Rip. Nah, go
Okay.
ahead.
I think that it'd be good for us to check this room to the north either way, just in case there's something in there that could come up behind us later. That or something useful. So either way, we should do it.
He gestures palm open towards the door to Brip.
It's one of those. One of
How
my
about
favorite
the-
things about playing games like this is that players always just the amount of deliberation it takes between opening a door is amazing. It's
I-
dungeons and doors.
I am happy to open doors, but I have burned the party a little too much with that, and
Yeah,
Dylan
you
is
got
not
burnt
playing
pretty bad
his
yourself.
his door hungry character.
Right.
Yeah, I was trying to like get away from that with
But you're playing essentially a tank now, so
I'm a. Yeah, it's like
God,
you're the
Bertrand.
only one
I
with
was like,
a
what was your name?
shield.
Well, this shield is quite cumbersome. I'd prefer to hand this bastard here. She like cracks her knuckles as she grabs her
This
bastard sword.
bastard here and grabs Brit by both his feet, swings him.
Yeah.
There's
Well.
a 200 weapon.
Oh, that's a spooky tunnel if I've ever seen one.
you open the door to reveal a set of worked stone staircases that lead into the depths below. All you see beyond is darkness.
Well,
Hey, maybe warn a guy before you open the random ass door next to him.
The door closes. Calliope, you close the door.
Calliope closes the door and is like, I don't think we have to worry about anything coming out of there right now.
Well, that one's decorated.
Yes, I thought it was me, but it must have been a dream where I was a man obsessed with doors, where there was another decorated door that there was important stuff behind,
God.
but I was I don't know why that is coming to mind.
Perhaps that's visions from your god.
Well,
Yeah, that is something
I don't
we
know if
ain't
that's a
in
good
Sandpoint.
sign.
Well,
Yeah. Y'all ready for this?
I mean, I'm as ready as I'll ever be, I suppose. I don't know how much we're prying
Okay.
into things
anybody
beyond us here.
want to try to detect anything first? I can't. It's not
You want
any
me to?
Last time I did that, we got stabbed.
magic, stone, steel, metal, good, evil, any of these things.
Let me come
Basically, I
check this
don't have
door
one
for
of those.
traps.
I can look for metal, but a metal door is metal.
Enemy, yes. Again, I okay, yes. Oh, sorry. Uh,
Just doing perceptions, yeah? Okay.
That was to see if the door is trapped.
It doesn't seem like it's trapped, and it looks unlocked.
All
open
right,
that.
you're good to go, Calliope. I'm just gonna step back here. Oh gosh.
You open the door, and inside you see what looks to be an altar, a worship chamber. The rough stone walls of this chamber are painted with fiery patterns that drift up into clouds of gray smoke near the ceiling and emerge from painstakingly detailed trampled human bodies near the floor. Black stone platforms, adorned with the image of 7-pointed stars, sit in the alcoves to the north and south. To the west, there is an unnerving statue of the bat-winged horse monster carved from a collection of tree burls that have been lashed together with cords and looms over the blood-stained stone altar. A dozen or so thin reed mats lie scattered across the floor, as if meant for worshippers to splay about. But there is a creature in this room, one that Silflay recognizes.
Oh no.
Where is she?
She is in front of the altar,
Sorry.
and as you open the door, she turns and regards all of you. She looks first at Calliope and like tilts her head over a little bit to the rest of you. And then once her eyes lay upon you, Silflay, you see this smile. This wry smile. And just as she's about to say something, we're going to take a short break.
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
Little red Robin
Where
Hood looking
is
ass.
she? Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that. It was just caught me off guard by the intensity.
That's definitely.
Oh,
Like
man.
nervous laugh from it.
This is
I'm
perfect.
uncomfortable.
'Cause Slay is short for Silflay.
I like that.
Slay. If I
Swamp
continue
Sam.
on murderous rampages, then yeah, maybe a slay.
All right, so we are at an interesting point in the story with Silflay here. So yeah, what you see is this halfling. She is smirkish as she looks past Calliope and then lays her eyes upon Silflay, and she says, "Oh, my little ember has returned. Not quite turned to ash completely yet. And you have friends? I never thought you could have been capable of making friends. Have they come to join? Have you brought us new recruits?"
I tuck my head down and just say to the group, she knows magic, but she's too good to die. I'm gonna step into the room.
Yes, come into the worship chamber of the devil. Let's
Calliope will.
who wants to describe what she looks like as you guys move into the room?
Oh yeah.
A cross between Mrs. Neutron from Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, mixed with Ed Sheeran, and
What? I don't
Like those two people together made into a female gnome-looking archer.
Ooh,
Um,
Can you bring her up again? Oh, I see her.
I got one.
Ed Sheeran.
So the Alice in Wonderland movie where Helena Bonham Carter
Yes.
plays the lady with the
The
short lid.
Hatter, the Mad
Mix
Hatter.
her,
I
mix
could see that.
her with the girl from Brave.
Merida.
the Red Queen is who we were looking for Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
But also, yes, the
Yes.
Hatter, that hair definitely gives that for sure.
I can see that. Yeah, she's got some thick eyeliner and like black lipstick on too.
She do. And she got some hairy feet.
She's a halfling.
She's a halfling,
Yes.
Wearing a
Ooh,
she's
look
got
at that.
a short bow loaded. Some kind of blade on her back also, and like a frayed red cape. Leather armor, some cool looking pauldrons, leather pauldrons. She looks cool as shit.
Calliope says to Silflay, "You said too good for death." Just clarifying what you're saying.
She has done horrible things.
We have done horrible things, haven't we?
Born into violence, coerced. Oh, I have returned and I have done horrible things, but this. Home to meet my maker, I suppose.
Yes. So what is it you are here for? And she kind of looks past you again and says, I see you've dispatched the guard we had inherited. So I take it then, vengeance?
Surprisingly, the path you set me on, I've unfortunately returned to. But ending you will be a final relief.
Well, I cannot wait to put you, my disappointment, this misfire upon which I wished to have shown the devil the works, were one of many. The one failure. I wished to summon fire and they sent me a weed. I'll stamp you out today. And your friends too. Come then.
Technically, weeds can catch fire.
I'm gonna look back to Giddy.
Many of the goblins in the hills suffered at the hands of this woman.
And you, don't forget.
And me.
Well,
Yes.
I was never that close with my extended family, so Silflay I can forgive. You, on the other hand,
I can't hear you from all the way back there.
that's okay. You don't need to hear me. As long as Silflay can hear me, and that's all that matters. I don't like you. As he's kind of yelling this from the outside in the hallway. Just getting progressively louder.
Did Silflay tell you that I shaped her from root and ruin to cleanse this pit of goblin filth?
Oh wait, now I can't hear you. Did you just say you shaved her?
Silflay, you say when?
Silflay's fist all
It's like
clenched
you.
and she's shaking.
I
I
feel
am holding back.
I feel like
he
you
has
could
both hands on this sword, just like
almost.
"Ooh!"
I feel like you could almost hear Brip's crossbow like shaking behind you. He's like nervous,
Rip, don't move. And Giddy is going to try to subtly cast a spell from behind Brip and Iggy. As he is going to cast haste on Brip. So Brip, you feel your blood start to boil as much as a frog can.
Oh Well-
and you feel faster than usual.
Let's roll initiative. You can roll deception for that spell to potentially go off first.
Whee!
Let's see.
There it is.
Hold on, I gotta get you guys into combat.
Oh, I was like, why is it going? Let's see what we got here. We got, ooh, hello. I got a 31.
Ooh, nice. 22 for Calliope. Man, this minor curse. Gotta go kill Olga Rabs.
23. Poof.
Let's see.
I feel like we're rolling good.
Well, at least I guess it looks like Giddy goes first almost so far.
I got a
Which means you at
25.
least get your spell off.
Right.
Oh,
That sounded like numerous dice. I don't like that.
Don't like that at all.
What do
I don't
you
like that at all.
mean?
Well, everyone get out of the room.
I stayed back here for a reason.
It's a little bit bigger.
I was thinking about going back even farther. I got a long range now. Just sit 200 feet away.
I was saying, honestly, might as well.
All right. Unfortunately, it looks like Asmarelli is able to get the jump.
Ooh,
We'll just say it happens at the same time. You already cast a spell.
makes sense. What's crazy? Fireball has 500 feet of range.
Yes.
Dang.
It's amazing.
yeah.
Isn't that wild? Like, what the fuck?
That's why it's the not titular or
It's the
eponymous
ultimate
spell,
yeet.
but it's like the best.
It really isn't.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So this map that we're on is like 300 feet from corner to corner, or 250. So like that's pretty far.
Okay.
We're talking theater of the mind far.
Mm-hmm.
What's she going?
She was
to
so
do?
ready to go a minute ago.
Sorry, I got a lot of things behind the screen to go through. Gosh, dang it!
all those extra invisible enemies.
Right.
Yeah, right.
She freezes at the seductive sight before her as Step on Me Mommy, a salad, a frog, a cat, and a charming goblin appear.
Right. So Calliope has just brought her protein. Like
Yeah.
She's going to.
I'm
step,
bulking right now. Spinach and frog meat.
She's going to move over here and then
Frog leg salad.
Bitch.
move to the north of the chamber, just about 10 feet away north of Calliope, and she's going to cast a spell on Calliope. Please roll a fortitude save.
Uh-oh.
That's nice, because we were both lined up. I'm like, oh, she's gonna like bolt us or something.
Yeah, lightning bolt or like yeah. Sorry, you said fortitude?
Yes, please.
Private?
No.
Too late. Tell me what I got.
You rolled an 18, which is a failure.
Ooh, fuck. Okay.
You're blinded for 1 minute.
Oh fuck.
Oh, dang.
Can I obel that shit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or do I? Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna do that because that's not good.
Yeah.
That seems
here.
pretty.
So
Yeah,
you should see the roll in chat now. You can right click on that and then use hero point to reroll.
I already took my hero point off, but I'm re-rolling and keeping the higher. I don't know if it worked.
It did. Okay. Still, a 21 total is a failure.
Fucking A. Okay.
Still blinded for 1 minute. That is her turn as we go to Giddy.
Alright. So, does the spell that I cast before combat count as 2 of my actions?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. In that case, I think since that's the case, I am going to have Ignara. So Ignara is going to run past Brip in between Silplay and Calliope. To enter this room beside the two of them and essentially be Giddy's eyes and ears in this room and potentially slap something.
Okay.
And that'll be that last action.
Okay. Well, it's a lot of extra sounds.
That is a lot of extra stuff. So it was like, oh, hello.
Okay. It is going to go
So
to a...
Silplay's turn.
Nope.
It's Silplay's turn anyway.
Ay, caramba.
So, almost as soon as she moved, you see these two gargoyles, stone statues that were on the flank of either side of the carved horse demon devil. These small statues are carved in a way to resemble it. Also, they animate and move
Aye.
forward.
Oh.
That's spooky.
Have you ever just wanted to see a spider horse demon thing? Because if so, that's what you got.
Jesus.
All right, so the one to the north is going to move up to Calliope. First action, move. Next action,
That's scary.
Kind of scary. Kind of spooky. Spooky dooky. That does look like it should be a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I agree with El Chivo.
it doesn't have a lot of ability, so it's just going to
Good.
attack. Yeah, let's do 3 claws. Yeah, let's do 3 claws.
2?
3.
It moved?
2
One.
claws. You're right. You're right. I apologize. Oh, forgot the target. Yeah. Natural 20 though on the first one.
Fucking A.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
And the second one is a 24 total.
24 is a
Miss.
miss. Thank God.
Am I mistaken, or do you have something that activates on crit hits?
Not on critical hits.
Hmm.
But it's not a named creature, so no crit deck.
I think Bertrand got something that had that like right at the end. That was like
yeah.
really cool, but then
Yeah,
he
yeah.
died.
But then he died.
So
20 points of damage from one of the claws.
shit.
Shit.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even think I'm not going to use this reaction because I'm metagaming because blind that this creature doesn't have a mind or is immune to mental effects, so I'm not going to use Iron Command because it would fail. So I'm not going to use the reaction.
Okay. All right. The next gargoyle, this one to the south, is going to move up to Ignara.
Oh, that means it's gonna get slapping.
Oh, it just moves into your threat range or into.
I believe so. With this new feat.
Oh, that's
it
cool.
is,
Reactive strike.
I got that.
A creature within your island's reach uses manipulate or move, makes a ranged attack, or leaves a square during a move.
Leaves a square.
Yeah, so entering the square doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay, so maybe not. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it hasn't left.
I read the first part of it and then okay. So not slappy yet.
Slap at the base.
Slap it up this. All right. Let's do 3 claws, 2 claws also. Just claw happy over here.
Yeah.
1 miss.
Ooh, double get out
and
here.
another hit.
Oh.
Nope, it's both missed. Sorry.
Aha! I win.
Animations threw me off. All right, Souffle, you are up.
He's too fast.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, I guess that's 15 there. But I went around, so I don't like trigger
Sure.
whatever.
Life is reactive strike.
She's blind.
Yeah.
Didn't realize who she's striking at.
Right, exactly.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and say,
Who is father?
but I will cast Bone Spray
Oh, nice.
and the cone. I don't know how to turn it around. Right click, turn? No.
Control wheel.
Control wheel. Aha! That works. Okay. So I can hit both Asmerel
Asmorelli.
Asmorelli and the gargoyle. So I need a the reflex save in the chat, please. 22 basic reflex save.
Okie dokie.
Of course, if the horse sculpture thing has a reactive strike,
Of course.
I will get hooved in the face.
They both succeed, and
Right.
check this. It does not swing on you.
Okay. So there will be 11 halved. Well, probably. I imagine the horse sculptural thing doesn't take bleed.
Oh.
All right.
Gargoyle takes no damage, it looks like. Asmorelli takes 5.
Yeah. Damage threshold maybe.
Sorry, I was doing a whole bunch of measuring. I can't clear them.
I can see that.
I'm not
something
telling you
is
what
happening.
I'm doing.
That's funny.
This is for the fart cloud.
Yeah.
That is move. That is cast. That was all 3 of my actions.
All right.
Distracting flatulence.
Rip, you are up. And you've got
Okay.
an extra action, don't forget.
Sorry about the momentary disappearance. My camera cover flip thingy fell down and I didn't notice.
Oh,
And I was sitting here looking at Founder, looked over and my screen was black. I was like, oh no, what happened?
Yeah.
And I seen that it fell. So Brip's first action, he is going to target the horse creature south of Ignara.
Okay.
He would like to use Hunt Prey on this creature for his first action. The
Okay.
second action is to strike the creature with a 2-action strike. 16 on the die for a 33.
Ooh.
That is a critical hit.
if it even can dig really.
Some okay damage there.
Oh my gosh.
I'd say so.
Pretty good.
Nice.
How much damage is that?
32 damage.
Yeah.
1 point of
Some-
bleed.
With some bleed, because I crit.
Oh. Would be
Critical
bleed.
specialization. Oh, yeah.
Oh, them stones be bleeding?
So
I'm imagining more like their magical essences
Got it,
flowing out.
yeah.
Oh, I just thought
He,
I
like,
wasn't gonna
chipped-
take it.
Chipped it, and like the crack is expanding.
I like that too. yeah.
Same.
What? Oh god. That was kind of a softball, but very not intended.
Something's filling Cody up. Ethan.
Okay.
And good night, everybody.
Keep your turn rolling, Brett. Keep going. 4 actions.
Brip uses his fourth action to reload. And well, he's going to reload while stepping back. So he walks back and while walking, reloads.
Okay. Yeah, he did a number on that gargoyle.
Sure did. Widened his crack.
With his shaft?
Technically.
Okay, it's Brip's turn over. Can I go?
No, not at all. This
that it?
energy's here to stay.
Yeah, that was Brip's. Fine, I just...
Use all 4 actions.
Yeah, my first action was to hunt prey, then I did a 2-action strike, and then a
And
running
then you step
reload.
back. Okay, gotcha. All right, Calliope, you're up. And
All right.
top of the round 2.
Calliope growls low. Fuck. I can't see. She kind of shouts out just to like let everybody know, like she doesn't really know what to do here, but she she knows that something attacked her, so she will try to swing at that. Is it like a flat check?
Yeah, you got to be I think 5. You gotta
DC 5 to hit it for
roll
concealment.
higher than 5. It's not a meter beat, I believe.
Got it. So there is a flat check. That is a 10. So
You
Perfect.
Potentially hit.
yes, that I at least yes. That's the wording that we will use there. There is the swing. What the hell just happened?
I don't know, but I like that nat 20 I saw.
I saw a 20 and
A 1.
oh, it
Oh,
rolled the
so it
flat
rolled the
check
flat
in
for you.
there. That's weird. Which one came out first?
The natural
the
one.
nat 1.
Fucking A. God damn it.
No.
So-
Alright, so that's a
Calliope
critical
win here.
miss.
It's a critical miss. Fumble deck.
You
Hmm.
trigger reactions as if you had used a move action. No, what? melee.
Melee, yeah.
Oh my god.
You drop the weapon you used for the attack, and it lands 1d6 feet, 1d6 times 5 feet away from you in a random direction.
What?
I'll let you roll that.
I guess it makes sense. Calliope's blind and swinging hard.
Yeah, you might you caught the broad side of your sword against the gargoyle's wing, not expecting it too soon, and it just flies out of your hand. So it'll fly 10 feet in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This way. So 10 feet, 5, 10. We'll just say this square here.
Okay. That's super fucking cool.
But you have no idea where it is.
No, she just like feels it fly out of her hands. She had a 2-hand grip. Makes total sense that would actually happen. Anyway, now knowing that her weapon is gone, she thinks back to that moment in the room before, but where she was kind of thinking, just what do I do with this bone? I got something tells me I need to take this, but she didn't have enough time to reach down and actually grab that. So she reaches out with her feelings and just extends one arm out and feels where her, again, she's blind, so her eyes are probably open, but like just like white cataract over. And she reaches out this gauntleted hand and reaches out to feel where this gnome woman is, and is going to 2-action cast Bone Shaker,
Bone Shaker.
which
I like it.
that's a 16. Oh my god.
So that is
A pass.
yeah. It's a
Oh,
pass.
also the flat check is 11.
Oh, it's
Fuck. Okay, well that's good.
Maybe because it's she's technically full concealed rather than partially concealed.
That makes sense, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that is you need to make a DC 20 fortitude save.
Okay.
Them bones, girl.
Bone Shaker. She fails.
Yay.
Perfect. All right. So on a failure, so basically, yeah, she reaches out and like feels her skeleton, like realizes all of these bones in there, and she squeezes her fists together, and her bones start to like bend and crack inside of her. And she is going to take 3d8 bludgeoning damage
Oh my
and will
gosh.
be enfeebled 1.
Yes.
Roll damage.
Yeah, it's pretty metal.
That is
Oh,
pretty metal.
that's 16 points of damage. An 8, a 7, and a 1. The 3-action version, you can move them. Like you
I
can
do
like
like Bone
fucking puppet them and like move them up to 15 feet depending on the status. So
Nice.
very cool spell,
She
and that's what she
screams out.
wants that bone for. So yeah, she's like,
Ah!
eat shit, bitch. She doesn't really know what to say. She's just so mad. Like unbecoming of her religious status, but she's kind of lost it.
All right, good turn.
Feels like she's playing dirty.
We're at the top of round 2 as Morelli is next. She will. She's gonna step back a bit, disengage from Silflay. Actually, she will step behind the gargoyle here, and then she will enact this ability called Embrace the Pit. You see her whisper a prayer, and then suddenly you see these devil horns grow from her skull, and her skin begins to take on a tinge of this deep red. After that, she looks to this gargoyle in front of her, and then she gives it a diabolic edict, demanding that it perform this task, and that is to destroy Silflay. And she points to her, giving a boom. To it. That's all 3 actions. Move, turn into a devil lady, give that gargoyle an edict, and then we go to Giddy.
Alright. So Giddy is right beside Brip right now. Giddy is going to step behind Brip and kind of look and get a better look into the room through the door there in front of everybody, in front of Brip, and evaluate the situation. And Giddy takes a very quick second to do this as his tendencies start to take over him. And he begins chanting, and his throat glows with flame as this ball of fire begins to form in front of him. And he kind of taps Brip on the shoulder with one of his free hand as like an indication to duck. And Giddy is going to chuck a fireball into this room. And Giddy is going to aim at the statue, like on its right wing.
Oh, cool.
And chuck a fireball in there. And everything in that circle. So the lady and the 2 gargoyles need to make reflex saves, please.
All right, I suppose.
It's fireball time, motherfucker! Skitty's eyes just like twitch with excitement. I thought the audio followed up way after the animation.
Delay. Is there a spell, delayed fireball?
It probably is.
There is. No, I hit the soundboard for that.
Oh, okay.
All right. As Morelli failed, the gargoyle in front of her
Nice.
succeeded, and the one to the south next to Ignara failed.
Good. All right, so let's see what damage we get here. Whee! Not bad, not bad. That is going to be 24 points of fire damage altogether.
Above average.
Okay, so Esmeralda, this gargoyle failed. So we'll take half of that. And this. Oh, sorry. Let me redo that. My apologies. They take full damage. Select them both. Foundry. Come on. There we go.
Giddy yells from behind Brip. That's what you get for shaving Silflay!
And this one will take half. It looks like some of that damage did not affect Esmeralda as you may have expected. It looks like her newly found form sloughs off some of that fiery damage.
All right, that is all three of Giddy's moves.
Okay. After Giddy, it is the lone gargoyle to the north. Oh, come on, Boundary. Just chugging along. With the edict given upon it, it is going to focus all of its attacks on Silflay.
Run, Silflay, run!
It is going to flap its stone wings to take flight a bit, and is now just a few inches off of the air, or off of the floor, flying.
Off of the air.
Off
I hope
of
it's
the
not
air,
off the
in
air.
the air, and it is going to try to lunge forward to take a bite out of you.
Was already looking down at me.
Right.
Oh,
One crit hit, one miss. And here's the crit damage.
Did one of those things die?
It did.
It looks like it did, actually, yeah.
Nice.
One of them crumbled into pieces at the force of the fireball.
Sorry, I missed that. I will use a reaction after this turn's over. I apologize.
So far, you
ouch.
take 33 points of damage.
Whoa.
And that's the end of its turn as we go to Silflay.
Jeez.
Oh.
When that thing died, I would have used a reaction, one of Calliope's new reactions,
Okay.
to gain temporary hit points. Sensing that thing, like death around, she gets to use a reaction to gain temporary hit points. And since she's blind, I think she's just like, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna protect myself a little bit more. So
Something's dead, but I feel good about it.
yeah, exactly. What level is that gargoyle? I don't know if I get to gain my spellcasting modifier plus
Oh, I see.
the level of the creature.
4.
Okay. So that's 14 temporary hit points.
We like it. We like it.
All right, Silflay.
Thank you.
Near death. Not looking good.
Near
She's
death.
laughing at you, mocking you. Your mother.
Whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
I'm gonna step up to her.
Who is father?
And I'm gonna cast Flats on her.
Love lens.
So we must attack against her.
Gnarly spell.
I'm gonna use a hero point. Reroll that. Reroll using a hero point.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Oh, it is.
Hey!
Nice.
Amazing.
Okay. Critical hit deck. Sure. This is Flay? Wait.
No,
No, I
I
get-
say magic, right? bomber
No, no, it doesn't have it. It has type of damage. This is slashing. So that would be flay. So the target is enfeebled 3 until healed.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Um,
Oh, so it's not based on the damage. It's based on the.
Type.
Yeah. So if it came from a spell, based
Oh.
on the attack.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean now.
bomb or spell.
Yeah.
Target takes triple
Triple
damage
damage.
and
Ugh.
1d6 persistent acid. Any bomb or spell deals. Any other bomb or spell deals double damage. I'm
Oh,
confused.
okay.
Oh, if this.
So-
I see. You know what? I'll let you pick. You want flay or the corrosive?
Well, the corrosive just deals base crit damage with this, so the flay seems much more in.
Enfeebled
Yeah.
3? Okay.
Yeah, that seems to make a lot more sense with the spell.
Yeah, slashing. Yeah, I agree. All right. So enfeebled 3.
Right, and then I will. Let me
How
roll
much flesh did you just
damage.
blast off this person?
Yeah. Right.
So 46. Doubled. Oh, I killed myself, I think, accidentally.
Whoopsies. Crit
yes.
so hard you backfired.
Yeah.
I touched myself.
Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Okay. Should be back to normal now.
Okay. So yeah. She will take double that damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
She screams out, smiling. Her eyes are gleaming, and she says, "Father, you'll meet him. He's the voice in the pit that calls the faithful by name, and he called me first."
That is the end of my turn.
All right, and then we go to Giddy, followed by Calliope.
That is not Giddy. That is Brit.
Brip, sorry,
I was
They're
so
both little and
confused.
green.
green people.
Brip
That's
is
right.
going to move 10 feet or 5 feet southwest with one
Little
action.
Greenies.
Second
Not the
action,
greenbacks.
he hunts prey on the other creepy horse-like creature and does a 2-action hunter's aim strike. Womp, womp,
Wah, wah,
womp.
wah.
I'm gonna use my elbow to reroll that
Wait,
because
wait,
What? It's a hit, dog.
I like crits. Fine, I'll keep it.
I'm not gonna say not to use your mobile.
I only rolled a 3.
Only rolled a 3.
You got a hit, man. My
Jesus.
sword is 10 feet away and I'm blind.
15 DiMaggio.
Okay, takes it. Some of it.
My normal hit is bad.
The greed. The greed.
I want 40 damage.
Greed of biblical
And-
proportions.
That is Brip's turn.
All right, Calliope, you're up.
Don't you have haste on?
I do have haste on,
You
want
do,
one more,
you do.
one more action.
so I have one more action. I do.
Strike or stride.
Can I use? Well, technically, I can't do either. Well, I can stride, but can I stride and reload at the same time, like that kind of action?
Sure.
So then he's gonna move 5 feet and reload.
Like a movement action, right?
It's
Right.
not. I ended my
Or
turn, so I can't
manipulate,
move. But if you could move me here. Yeah, perfect. And that is my turn.
All right. Blind ass
All right.
Calliope, so useful in this fight.
Calliope, yeah. Well, hey, dude, I like the bone thing. That was
Yeah,
cool.
Bone Shaker was actually
Yeah.
pretty fucking clutch.
That was very. Thankfully, we leveled up. I would not have had that otherwise.
Asmodee is not looking good.
Good.
Calliope not having her sword is kind of a little. Oh, also, I did not end up using that reaction because the first word in that is "you see somebody die."
Ah!
It's like, well, she didn't see anything, so I can't
We
even
ain't
flavor
seen
it.
shit.
Like, a creature near you dies, it straight up says you see it happen. So I pulled that off. That didn't happen. But she's thinking back to a long forgotten time, in another cavern, and remembers that there is a +1 striking Ransour on her back. So she's going to draw that with 2 hands. She reaches over her shoulder, pulls this thing out, kind of like straining her ears a little bit to try to hear where this other creature is, see if it's still like near her. So we are going to she's going to try to strike out with the Ransour.
Okay.
I don't really know what else to do. So we will roll. That is everything is good. Wow.
Nice.
22 to
Good
hit
rolls.
and a 17 on the concealment. Cool.
Very
2d10 plus 4 damage. She's like striking out. Of course, that is 9 points of damage. A 1 and a 4 on 2d10. Well, that's fine. She hits it, but she just barely wings it. Takes a little chip off its crack or whatever.
Chip off its crack.
Yeah, she's like, yes, there you are, you little fuck. I don't even know what you are, but I can hear you.
All right, top of round 3
I
with Asmarelli.
Should have
sorry.
one more action.
Drew.
Draw
Oh,
one
yeah,
attack.
You do. My bad. Just getting excited.
Oh, also the target fell off. All right, that's a 22 to hit, but then it looks like it's doing the flat check after. So here's the flat check roll. That's only a 5, so that attack will miss.
Okay. Now top of
That'll
round
be it.
3.
Yes.
Back to Asmarelli.
Thank you for letting me take my turn.
Sorry.
It's all good, dude. I'm useless. You might as well have given me only 2
No,
actions.
dude, I just.
It's all good.
Uh,
This is Silflay's fight.
I'm surprised you don't remember who Father is. What do you call yourself now? Wait. Sorry.
Get ahead of yourself.
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't remember Father. I'll let him know how you fared. Better than we had expected, actually. She's going to... She's going to... Oh man, it's not great, Bob. One, two... No.
Gonna go ride Ignora.
Yeah.
Right. Gonna walk right past Ignara and get swiped.
She's gonna actually
Yeah, I was gonna say.
cast a spell. She's gonna reach out to touch you, Silverblade.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Oh, she
roll
does take
add-
1d4 persistent bleed damage with the crit, by the way.
the crit from...
The flents that I used on her.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't see that.
I think it was part of the crit card.
No, that was the end people. The Flint's is just
Oh.
if you get a crit on it, then it makes them bleed
Yeah.
because you're literally tearing their flesh away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would take away this one. Was that just for them? That's the end. At the end of her turn, she would take that.
I think so.
Okay, I'll deal with that after I cast this. So, she reaches out to touch you. Go and roll a fortitude save, please.
Okay. Hold side. That is a 30.
That is a save.
Nice.
So you will take half of this.
I rolled an 18. I don't know if I could even get a critical save.
Right.
Yeah, the 21 on the blindness check was still a failure. She's tough.
And you feel some of your life essence kind of drain from you, and it wisps around her hand. She grabs your shoulder, and you see some of her wounds heal.
Um,
And then for her last action, she is going to shoot you point blank with her.
Okay. Yeah. As she goes to do that, as she pulls her hand away, I'm just gonna look at her and say,
Not wilted yet.
23 is a hit,
"Yep, I am down for sure."
oh no.
not a crit, so you're just going to go down to dying 1. Points of damage. Actually, are you still up?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
No.
Oh, dying 2.
Okay, I'm still wounded.
Yeah,
Oh.
from the last room.
Oh no, there was treat wounds. That should have been gone.
No, but I had like multiple wounds, so
The effect goes away completely after your wounds are treated.
Removes all wounded condition. Remove the wounded
What?
condition in its entirety.
that's so
So you're just dying 1.
okay.
Don't be so upset about it.
I don't know. I just feel like there should be. Anyways,
Yeah, it feels a little easy to remove.
Yes.
but That's
yes.
That's the rules. Giddy, you're up.
All right, bet. This is probably a silly question, but would I get the flank bonus if Ignara moved behind her right now since Sophia is down?
No.
Didn't think so. Okay.
I'm not threatening the space.
Right.
No, you aren't.
Let's see. All right. Getty is going to focus in on Ignara. And you see Ignara's like fangs and claws grow out as Getty focuses in on her, casting Boost Eidolon.
Boo?
And Ignara zooms over past Calliope and right behind this Mad Hatter, Ed Sheeran looking motherfucker.
Flappy
And,
almost strikes out. She's like, "Oh no!"
What's that moving next to me?
and
it's Iggy.
Iggy's wings like flare out as Iggy is going to swipe at her with her wings.
Okay.
We are gonna re-roll that with a oval
Oh, we're
because
burning them up.
I
Before you
really would
roll
like
that, the gargoyle, now that it's flying, is able to react with a reactive strike. Any creature that moves into an adjacent square below it can trigger this attack.
icky.
And it's going to try to take a bite out of Ignara. So you try to strike again. With a miss.
With a miss!
Alright. Boop.
All right. So we're gonna try that again.
Yep.
Oh, come
Oh.
on!
Oh, worse.
Why? Why can Iggy never hit anything? Has a plus frickin' 13,
Well,
man.
you rolled a 2.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, whenever Iggy tries to hit anything, it's just bad.
We can't all be like Brib.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
All right, well, Iggy whiffs and is gonna try one more time.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to kill myself tonight. God, I'm so annoyed. Okay. Fuck me. Iggy's just stupid and does nothing. Fucking falls on her fucking wings.
Iggy's just being a cat.
Truly. Got distracted by
It's
a
like the
fucking
soft
string.
pat, like where they like reach out to try to barely touch you.
Oh, that makes me so mad. Just hit once. Once, you dumb cat. Anyway, fuck me. That's Giddy's turn.
Oh, I need to roll the damage and recovery
So
check.
salty.
Failed the recovery. She's gonna take 4 points of damage. All right, it is the gargoyle's turn. But the edict's complete. The gargoyle can turn its attention to Iggy or Calliope. Who's gonna be? Let's see. 1 to 2 Calliope, 3 to 4 Ignara. That is Calliope. Yeah. Let's do
James Baxter.
3 jaw attacks.
This thing kind of looks like a demonic James Baxter from Adventure Time. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
No.
Okay. He's just like the horse that like rolls around on a beach ball and just says his name. That's all he does.
It's basically a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Missed all 3
What?
attacks. I rolled like ass.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
Relatable
you're up.
content.
Yeah.
Okay. Brip's first set of actions, two action range strike to the northwest at the creature, horse-like creature in between the party members. A 17 on the die for a 34.
That's
What's
great.
that like?
Oh,
Oh, 38
pretty
damage.
good.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Bye.
Christ.
We'll take it. Atone for Ignara's sins.
You can describe your kill.
Brip takes a moment to take aim and buries an arrow deep in its body somewhere in a weak point that it sort of has trouble moving as it falls to the ground. That's how I imagine. Like it's stuck and it's like falling over. I'm not very good at describing things.
That's like one of those goats that they get frightened
Mm.
and it just like freezes up and falls over.
And then, so I have 2 more actions. One action is going to be to move. Brip is going to move into the room while reloading. And uses the 4th action to strike without hunter's aim, without hunt prey, just getting one out there. 12 on the die. 27 is a hit. Phew. Just wanted to get some damage on her, you know?
Don't like it.
10 damage on the die.
Okay, she takes the 10.
And that is the end of Brip's turn.
Okay, after Brip is Calliope.
All right. Calliope is still kind of just holding this Ransor and like eyes wide, got the cataracts going on here.
Eyes wide
trying
shut.
to yeah.
Sorry.
You okay? With the Ransor though, we do have reach, which is cool. Right? Or am I tripping?
I don't know.
I thought it had that. Reach, there it is. Okay. Reach.
This combat sponsored by the movie producers and directors of Eyes Wide Shut.
Is Tom Cruise in that movie?
He was, yeah.
Okay.
And Nicole
Don't-
Kidman.
That's what I thought. Anyway, Calliope blindly is going to be stabbing out here. Stab away. That is a 10 and a 14. So that's a hit. Oh no, I
No,
missed on the
flat check
thingy,
is a-
the hidden.
That check was
Fuck.
not good.
Yucky.
Oh, gross. What's this other thing? I don't think that this is even worth it. No. Ew, shit. She's gonna swing, stab out again, just thrusting wildly. That's
Nope.
critical miss. Do I need to
Missing the
roll?
flat check.
No, it's not a 1.
Thrusting wildly is the name of the episode.
Gesticulating.
Between that and Throne of Fuck.
The last thing she's going to do is she's going to try to intimidate this lady.
You're trying to demoralize her right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
While blind,
like-
yes.
she's surrounded and
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, she's not doing well, so it could happen.
Yeah, she's just going to yell, "It's over! Give up!
Good.
We won't
Roll.
kill you as fast."
The blind woman screams into the air.
After 2 misses. Alright, intimidation check. That's a 20. No, 17? What?
That is a failure.
Oh my god, does my blindness affect that?
No, you rolled a 6.
Oh my god, okay, I thought it was a 9.
All right, top of round 4. We go to Silflay first. You gotta roll a death save.
All right.
You gotta beat an 11 or go to dying 2.
Calliope's turn just made me think of the Simpsons gif, like old man yelling at cloud.
Yes. Oh no.
Oh no!
Dying 2. That was a 3 on the die. I think last time when I was dying, I rolled a 2 on the die. So
Yeah.
good luck there.
She is going to take a step back.
That's right. I can't reactive strike when they step.
Nope.
That is the beauty of the step.
Actually, she'll step
Rude.
next to Silflay's body to the north.
I mean, she could just step on me. I'm dead.
And then she is going to do a 2-action ability. Where are you? Here it is.
You make me kind of feel like an asshole GM because in significant character fights, I'm like, yeah, you went down. I'm actually gonna kill you, and then I strike down characters. But
Nah, she sees her down. She's got the rest of.
oh yeah, no, there's plenty of stuff. There are story implications. I'm not just an asshole. I do it for the narrative.
It can be both.
Need a reflex save from Calliope.
Not saying you
Love
are,
the game.
but
Calliope, Ignara, and Brip.
Oh?
Oh no, who rolled that?
Iggy, come on. Iggy.
Iggy!
Oh no! Oh
Fucking-
no!
Oh no!
Get the fucking brainworm out of your ears.
Okay, I
Alright,
got a
got
2 at least.
Yeah, Ignara rolled a 13, Calliope got a 10, and Brip.
This is a reflex, you say?
This is a. Yes, a reflex.
I swear to God, if we go down with this stupid gnome-looking Ed Sheeran woman right now, I'm gonna fucking
won't
kill
happen.
myself.
Run! Just run. Let's not repeat the last time.
No.
There's a
31
save.
for Brip.
Rip
that
will
is
save us.
Not a crit success, but
No.
a success. Okay, so failure means Calliope and Ignara.
We taking damage?
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
Calliope will use her reaction upon taking damage.
Okay. So you see Asmorelli bite down on her tongue, causing this little spatter of blood to squirt out. And if she does so, you see the blood that falls to the ground catch fire. And she uses that to breathe in and then back out, letting loose this 30-foot cone of flame.
Oh.
Cool.
Copycat.
Alright. Stronger version of Breathe Fire. I like it.
Pretty cool.
Failure means Calliope is second one. So is Ignara.
So technically,
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this. Let me just double check.
Go to your face.
It's-
You're just like, ugh.
I'm over it.
Is
I'm
it-
so
is it
over
double
these
damage,
low
though?
rolls.
No, it's just regular damage for Iggy
Oh.
and Calliope.
Oh.
I mean,
That's the
Giddy
right
and
side.
Calliope.
Well,
yeah.
okay, that could have been a lot worse. I'm
What?
glad it wasn't any worse than what it was.
Must be a save or suck spell then.
And
Yeah.
then, Brip, you're going to take 12.
Oh, damn.
Where's Foundry acting up? Come on, Foundry.
Just these little sounds in the background.
I know. There's one sound in particular that just doesn't sound like people are fighting. He sounds like he's deriving pleasure from something.
Give it all you got.
He's enjoying the widening of his crack.
And then here's the recovery roll for the bleed from the Flens.
That damage does trigger Calliope's Iron Command,
Oh, that's
so
right, yeah.
that overwhelming sensation of wrongdoing takes over this lady, and she feels like she must kneel, so she can either fall prone or take damage.
She will. Ooh, she'll take damage.
Right. I am. Oh yeah, I didn't say it, so
She
it's just
only
gonna be.
kneels before father.
No, I am your father. You know, it's too easy. I could not say it. There's 2d6 mental damage, and
You
that
owe
is
me-
8 points of mental damage.
You owe me an obol for that.
Too bad I don't have any. It does not go negative. Damn, I was hoping that would kill her.
Not
My
quite.
Same.
terrible quip doesn't induce extra mental damage.
Giddy and Iggy, you're up.
All right.
Giggy.
Heal. Yeah.
Giggy.
Giggy. Giggity. All right. So Iggy is going to run past Sulflay's body here. And yeah, over Sulflay's body, and then behind this thing again. And Iggy's gonna try to redeem herself here as the wings try to shred out. 25.
Is a hit.
Okay. So
The higher you make your voice, the higher you roll.
exactly.
Oh, we just got
Hey!
Hey,
raiders.
it worked.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, dang.
yes.
Hello,
So
everyone.
We got a
13
hit
points.
And Raiders, 13
Oh,
points
hello.
damage.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. The good news is you might get to see me kill this boss. The bad news is we will be ending very shortly.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, right after this, actually.
So
Yeah.
Iggy finally gets her redemption arc, and just full spin attack just whirls her wings around and slices right through this bitch's stupid fucking neck, as her head just goes careening off into fucking outer space,
He's been-
and her body crumples to the ground, and just Ignara just keeps going at it.
That was.
He's been riding this like in his head the whole time. He's like, if I kill her, her head's going into outer
I
space.
want this stupid thing to die. Oh,
Wow. Yep, she goes down. That's probably one of the better descriptions of kills that we've had in a while, too.
anger
Oh,
does
boy.
some things.
No
Angry
doubt.
boy.
Thank you for the raid, lollygaggers. Hope
Yes,
you're
thank you so
streaming
much for the
well.
raid. Welcome to the most violent description of a death you've probably heard all night tonight.
Let me show you who they just killed. somewhat of a mini boss here. This is Asmorelli.
Because she's a halfling.
She's a halfling.
Right, but in our defense, she also just became partially a demon.
Yes, she cast the spell earlier where she took on the form of a devil. Grew horns. Her skin became tinged with red.
So
and,
metal.
Yeah, pretty fucking metal.
Iggy's still raking the body with claws and wings right now. Just absolute menace mode,
Making shredded halfling.
pretty
Well,
much.
Unfortunately, that is the end of this session. Silflay is unconscious and dying still. Calliope at half health. Brip doing perfectly fine. His crossbow and distance is the VIP, I think, of this
Truly.
combat, taking down the
Truly.
gargoyles that accompanied Asmorelli. Giddy in the back getting beat up because Iggy is the shield.
Conduit. Yeah.
And yeah, if you guys want to check out more stuff that we do, we stream every Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific. We also have another actual play podcast that is audio only called the Random Rolls Podcast, where we play through various TTRPGs. Currently, we're on a release schedule for Cloud Empress, which is a mothership hack. After that, we are working and recording right now Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk Red, which I'm running also. Cloud Empress is run by Dylan here. And some of our older episodes was Morkborg and...
I also
always
ran
forget
that.
the other- Yeah, he ran Morkborg, but it's basically kind of... we try to feature and play smaller published games or games that aren't exactly featured a lot across the board, trying to get away from the ampersand game as much as we can and explore what else is out there, because there's so many other wonderful TTRPGs we just
Viking
want to
Death
get our
Squad.
hands on. Viking Death Squad, yeah, that's one that I ran. And Jacob here is talking about running us through some Cypher, which is a system
Yep.
that I have never played, but am very interested in learning and just taking off my GM cloak again to be a player at the table with. But yeah, that's us in a nutshell. I'm gonna find somebody else to raid just to pass on the love.
No, this is me in a
Mhm.
nutshell.
Is there I should get like a nutshell like GIF.
Help,
'cause
I'm in a
I
nutshell.
think
Put
I
it
s-
on
I
your
say
green
that a lot,
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just be like,
While I'm looking
So
for
bad acting.
somebody else to raid, you guys want to, I don't know, make some announcements or talk more about us or what we do? I'm terrible about that stuff.
Let's see.
you say the Discord and all that stuff already?
We
Am I?
yeah,
don't-
we do have a
Okay.
Discord where you can come and chat with us and play games and all that stuff. We even
Mhm.
get up to some Pathfinder Society shenanigans as well as some homebrew stuff. Yeah, got all that stuff in the Discord. I don't usually do these things. I just kind of co-opted this out of everybody
Yeah.
else. You welcome, announcers. Thank you for being disappointed in me. That's it. That yeah, that's all she
Let's
wrote.
see. We also do some Starfinder content occasionally when the main show is not going on. So sometimes you'll catch us playing Starfinder on Mondays. We'll see when the next one is. And for the Raiders, because you missed this wonderful announcement I made earlier, and because you need to understand who we are as a podcast, it's very hot in this room, and
Huh.
I have basically cheek prints on my chair right now, because unbeknownst to the viewers at home, I have not been wearing pants since we came back from break
Oh
because it
no.
is so stupid hot in this room right now. I long for the sweet embrace of death.
Yeah, he's
That's
got
so
this
metal.
ramp stamp.
I do. I got the swamp stamp going on right now, and it's bad.
All right.
Come
We're
in for the
sorry.
RPG, stay for the swamp stamp.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you join our Discord and hit Dylan with Sticker Me Daddy, we'll give you a pack of stickers also.
At some point, the reorder is happening, so
Yeah,
patience.
every quarter we actually this year we've decided to run a marathon stream on a Saturday every quarter of this show, Whispers of Doom, where we play through 7 Dooms of Sandpoint, Pathfinder, 2E, Adventure Path, But yeah, let's. I found Althaven, who I've never actually seen before. I can't see what they're playing, but they have the ttrpg category up. So let's just jump on over to them and say hi, and don't forget to always live by the
Live
die,
by the
die,
die by
and
the
die
die.
by the die.
Bye-bye.
Watch it be like the
Dibbity.
My Little Pony RPG or something.
That'd be funny. It looks like
Oh,
some
Hell
kind of
yeah.
comic something.
Full
Can't
Switch.
tell. Bye-bye.
Maybe it's the Marvel one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.